barrier though.
Oh yeah, that's true. Ignite doesn't beat barrier. So I guess that explains why most AD carries don't take Ignite anymore. But to be fair though, Ignite is the way to go if you do want to kill people.
Oh, of course. It's Ignite. Who doesn't want true damage?
No, I mean, a lot of times in bot lane, it just barely you kill them or you don't.
Yeah.
So yeah. Yeah, I guess now that I guess I wasn't really thinking that was more last season, because this season, AD carries never take heal.
30 seconds until minions
Which used to be where barrier is.
Yeah, you used to see a lot of heals. No longer the case.
Because they brought barrier in.
We'll see what happens. So like we said, blue team, not invading, not weak level 1, but not strong on the invasion either. They'll just guard the buff they want. Or they'll just guard the route that they're gonna go. So if there was an invade by purple team into the blue buff, they'd just give it up because they have no vision.
On a random side note, it's always funny to see Thresh and Hecarim together on the same team. They look so similar.
It's funny to see them together, and it opens up really scary ganks on bottom lane. Because it'd be like, oh, Thresh threw his lantern, all of a sudden the big charging pony comes into your lane.
Yeah, that's all Hecarim needs. Another
way to get in on you.
Closer.
So Hecarim is going to suffer a little bit. He's going to drain his mana pretty quickly, trying to take this red, probably smiteless. Yeah, lots of help. Gonna put the bot lane. I guess you're not really going to be too far behind because Twitch and Lulu aren't really there yet either.
And they took doubles.
Oh yeah, and they took doubles. So they'll be even, if not ahead.
Yep.
So Renekton just trying to hit Singe.
Oh, they're going in already.
Oh, big level 1 fight. Twitch forced to use cleanse. So Thresh is probably going to keep that in mind the next time he tries to go for a hook on somebody.
Yep, Thresh is definitely going to be looking to re-engage soon.
Oh no, Renekton, he got flipped. Needs to get back to his tower because the creep wave is not in his favor and he's getting poisoned.
Oh, Ghost. He sees Udyr.
Oh, he saw Udyr. Udyr knows. He runs straight into Udyr. Udyr runs past Singe.
Udyr's like, never mind.
And there's the first blood. The blowing of cleanse early really paying off, but Thresh needs to back off. He almost died of creeps right there. That was a good first blood pickup. It is on Tristana, and that's the person you want it to be on. And here's Hecarim. Renekton.
Can he get a good flip?
Yeah, Renekton did not spot Hecarim out. There we go.
Oh.
There's the ghost. So there's an ignite on, and Hecarim. Oh, very nice red pot. Very nice red elixir. Saves him. Then he'll just heal up.
But that's huge, though.
Yeah, that's big. Now he doesn't have the all-in threat. Singe now knows, oh, your red elixir's up. I'm not gonna fight you anymore.
Oh, unfortunately, Singe took a tower shot there, so he's gonna have to go back.
Yeah, whereas Tristana will go back to spend her gold after pushing the wave. Mordekaiser really getting pushed around in mid.
Yeah, he was winning by quite a bit at the very beginning, but it looks like he's struggling now.
Possibly picked his fights at the wrong time.
That only seems to be getting hit by every single Q.
Yeah, I mean, that'll play a big factor into getting damaged. To be fair, though, the shield is almost always up for Mordekaiser.
And he does have a lot of health potions left, so he's not in any sort of trouble.
Yeah, versus the flash start of Diana. And he should really try to fight soon. Like just push a wave and try to fight. Get that flask drained until the jungler come here. She has no sustain left.
Speaking of coming here, Udyr spotted going into the blue team's jungle.
But there's nothing to take. Yeah, Hecarim took his Wraith Camp and here he goes. He's gonna try and gank Diana? No, he's just going to top lane. No wards will spot him out. Oh, he goes to take the Wraith Camp. Udyr is going to find him.
Yeah, Udyr's gonna find them.
Hecarim says goodbye. You can have your Wraiths. I was just watching them for you. Oh, the long range hook. Barely misses Twitch.
Now that's a good try there. When you're winning the lane, that's how you play, because they're just gonna run from you. So you just try to land random hooks.
And the hook was pretty close considering its max range.
Yeah.
So we see a lot of skirmishing still going on in mid. Mordekaiser doing what he does best. Shoving it in.
Although Mord is losing by a good amount of CS.
Yeah. Renekton will get away from that gank. Twitch puts down the expunge, but it doesn't really do as much as I thought it would. And he's eating shots from Tristana left and right. Just looking at the CS, Diana has a 50% advantage. There's a stun going down a Singe. The ghost is almost up, but Udyr will not be able to catch Singe, not without Udyr has yet to go back. He really needs to go back. Yeah, the fact that that gank didn't work should tell him I need to go back and get boots. I need to get my speed so I can catch people.
So I can be Udyr.
Yeah, so Mordekaiser still pushing in, still losing by that 15 CS.
15, it was 10 a little while ago.
Still pushing in. I think Diana has no more charges left. Renekton diving in and out, putting down damage, but there goes Singed ult, so he'll regenerate a lot of that missing health. And he could go for the fight right here. There's the fling, but nothing else to do.
Now Renekton ult is available.
Yeah, he could bait something, or just use it to survive any sort of all-in Singe tries to do to him.
Yeah.
So Hecarim putting pressure top, but still hasn't. Oh, there's a hook on Twitch, but they won't go in on that because there probably wouldn't have been a kill.
Okay, they get a little bit of free damage.
Free damage is free damage. Although I think the next time Twitch gets hooked, he's going to be forced to cleanse, and if he doesn't, he is going to die. Because Thresh and Tristana should be hitting 6 within a couple waves.
Yeah, Thresh is going to be looking to all in at 6. Because their damage dramatically increases with Buster Shot in the box.
Another thing that would have been good is if Hecarim just, came in through the lane right there. Go for that lantern to running pony gank.
I think Hecarim wants to get his ultimate first.
Oh, Udyr being spotted out by a ward. Bot lane is probably going to start backing off a little bit. Udyr's coming mid, gonna gank Mordekaiser. Hecarim is nowhere in sight. Yeah, Mordekaiser forced to flash, and he is gonna go down. Nope, can't dive it. Rem said, no, I'm too far behind, so good decision. Udyr did eat a lot of tower shots, but it's nothing he can't recover from. And Singe sees Renekton. Gets beat up a little bit, just walks out of the jungle. Typical Singe. Oh, there's the hook, and there's a cleanse. Oh no.
Yeah, so now he's really vulnerable until that comes back up.
Thresh baited out that cleanse. Very good bait, and now things are not looking so hot.
Well, that wasn't really a bait. He kind of had to.
He had to, but now things really aren't looking so hot. No cleanse up.
Because if he took a little more damage, it just would have been box to Buster Shot and he would have died.
Yep, Twitch is leaving. He gets hooked.
Oh, he gets hooked. He's dead. No, Thresh doesn't go in on it. Bait's image is in.
Miscommunication right there. That would have been huge.
Yeah, because even with Wild Growth, they would have just instantly took him down.
They had the Buster in the box. Pretty sure Twitch would have went down, but they decided, I guess Blue Gina decided to play it safe, whereas Images said I wanted to all in. So we'll just potion and sustain ourselves back up and try again. Hecarim puts a gank down in mid, but nothing comes of it. Diana still with flash. But Mordekaiser with teleport. I'm not sure what he's going to use the teleport for.
Maybe just to get back to lane?
That is one possibility. Unless if he's looking for the late game where he's just going to split push and hope his team will just put pressure and not let the enemy send someone against him.
Yeah. So both junglers reporting to bottom lane.
Very nice pickup by Remstars. That QR combo with the shield getting put up. Udyr will take some experience in CS as he babysits Twitch. And this is a bad idea, and there's the ult. Hecarim instantly jibs Twitch. The flash by images for Lulu, and he'll also pick up Udyr. Oh no, Udyr gets turtle stance in time. Images goes down. And Hecarim is trying to chase down Udyr, and this is not gonna work. Oh, very nice pickup. And there's the teleport by Mordekaiser into mid. So you're right, he used the teleport to get back to lane to stop the push onto his tower. But his tower has a lot of damage on it already. But Frag slow rolling that lead at top, not looking good. Already able to farm behind the tower just because. And Rhymenoceros needs to be careful.
Oh, he looked like he accidentally stunned a creep.
Yeah, that he did. Things not looking on the up and up for Renekton.
I mean, he is a little ahead in terms of the CS, but that won't last at this rate.
Yeah, that won't last. As long as Singe goes even, he'll start to get ahead. He knows the stun is down. He's gonna flip him if possible. No, couldn't catch him. Renekton desperately trying to keep the wave clear under control. Here comes Hecarim. Hecarim is just there to tell Udyr no. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. And the bottom lane, Tristana with that 2-1-2 and still with the CS advantage. So things not looking so good for Twitch. Forced to blow that cleanse multiple times already. We'll see if they try to get aggressive. They know there's a ward, but here comes Udyr. But here comes Hecarim. This is bad.
And the ultimate up again.
Yeah, the ultimate is up. Twitch is going to die. There's a pink ward there. And now Udyr has to run before he dies. Can they get him?
Rocket jump. Not enough.
It's okay. They do pick up a kill though. And they'll
Kill,
probably pick up
oh wait, Diana's coming.
Oh, they know Diana's coming, but I think they told Diana to back off. It's a bad idea.
Yeah, I told Diana it's not worth it. They're all basically still at full.
Yep, so they're probably going to have to sacrifice the tower here. Hecarim does leave, but Lulu and Udyr cannot stop Tristana and Thresh.
Singe flips him away from the tower just so the creeps continue to die to it.
Oh, those small plays separate the good from the great. Knows how to keep an advantage or build one up, stopping Renekton from getting any sort of farm or experience.
Oh, that's a lot of damage.
It's a lot of damage. He's going for the all-in.
He activates Dominus.
But he
gets the ignite down.
Yeah, he is ignited. I think
he'll
dive to the ult.
Is he gonna get anything? Is he gonna get him?
Oh, he ghosts just to make sure he gets away. Very good play. And now Rhymenoceros needs to be a little more careful. Singe is gonna try and bait him, or he'll just put damage down. Oh, very nice play. But there's an ignite. Here comes Hecarim for the kill.
Not even
he went
necessary.
down to the poison and ignite. So Hecarim said, well, for making me come up here, I'm gonna take this farm. Now Mordekaiser down by even more CS now, 25. Still being forced under tower by Diana.
Unfortunate, but that's the way things go.
Yep, once you get ahead, you stay ahead. Unless if you get a lot of help.
Yeah, because Mordekaiser doesn't really have comeback factor on his own.
But he does have that huge snowball factor. Unfortunately for this game right now, it's a negative snowball.
Yep.
Fortunately for him, Thresh and Tristana are really big.
Even Hecarim.
Yeah, Hecarim's really big too. And all it takes is one for Mordekaiser to get back into the game.
Yeah, Mordekaiser's he's really funny like that. Just give him a small break and he's back in there.
You can feed all you want with Mord. You give him one, and he's gonna say, I'll take it. And I'll take the rest of the lane too. So again, Renekton trying to skirmish with Singe, but as time passes by, Singe is gonna get stronger and stronger. And it's gonna be so much harder for him to try and kill him. And the dragon is going down for blue team because Udyr has been seen top.
Yep, there's nothing they can do about it. Nobody even close to in position.
So take this. They might try to make a play on Diana right here.
It looks like Thresh is going back to...
There are no wards, so Diana's in big trouble. Uh-oh, he's gonna have to flash. He has to flash. Or is he just gonna... he's just gonna let himself die. He knows he's dead.
Yeah, he's just gonna give it up.
So very good pickup right there. Getting Diana down. They'll probably put a lot of damage on mid tower as well. Yeah, we got pings going down on mid tower. They said, push the wave, let's take it. No one to stop us. And Udyr can only watch as his tower goes down.
Purple team's turret has been destroyed.
So things looking really good for We Make You Fizz right now. They have a solid 4.3k advantage.
Yeah, now they're swinging 2 people up top to go take that tower.
Yeah, and Singe says, okay, you guys come up top and take the tower. I'll just farm this wave so we have another wave at the tower. Hecarim happily hacking away at the tower. Says, give me that gold. He also takes the cannon minion. Hecarim, you're so funny.
It's like, oh, mine, thank you.
Why, thank you, frag.
Gift from God. 45 gold right in my lap.
Another gift from God in bottom. Thresh getting farm. When Thresh gets items, man. Oof.
Yeah, Thresh already scales infinitely, so it only helps when he gets items.
And Hecarim, really big man Hecarim with the Warmogs already. Now all he needs is that Spirit of the Lizard Elder for the damage.
What's Hecarim? I'm sure he's gonna go level 2 boots first.
Yeah, probably. He already has pieces of Merc Treads. And that kind of is what he needs to get rid of those stuns, the slows, stop Diana from, you know, just jibbing him.
Well, I'm sure the Warmogs will stop that.
Yeah, but the Merc Treads will only help facilitate that purpose.
Yeah. Oh, here we go.
There's the jump.
Oh, that actually didn't do that much.
Yeah, Diana with the Abyssal Scepter, but that's her only item. But there was no one around to help Tristana, so Tristana couldn't just turn around and fight.
Yeah, I mean, that really shows that when someone is fed, they're a lot tougher than normal because the extra
Hecarim sees Renekton. He's gonna fight him.
Renekton just says, nope, I'm gone.
Exit stage right, goodbye. Mord forced to flash because if he got stunned, I guarantee you Diana was gonna go in hard. But, there's Singe. Singe eating a lot of tower shots. He needs to ult. He got slowed and he's still eating tower shots.
Oh, this time.
Oh, what is going on? They hook Udyr. Udyr's gonna go down. No, he gets shielded. Still goes down. Now they have a ghost to tank the tower for them.
But it's not tanking the tower.
Yeah, but Thresh is tanking the tower and now Tristana. So that's a 2 for 1. Twitch makes a nice pickup on the already low Singe.
Does Udyr Ghost like keep his stances? Like whatever stance he was in?
No. I think it just does damage.
Whoa!
Oh, Thresh pulling himself in and says, I want this wave. So looking at the CS difference, Renekton is now down 1 CS. Also down 2 kills. Udyr doing what he does best, farming much better than the enemy jungler, but Hecarim farming the lanes, 2-0-4. Diana still with the superior mechanical skill. He's up 24 CS.
But he's
down
gold.
He's down a dragon and a assist. And Tristana just solidly ahead of Twitch.
Yeah, with that 4-1-4.
It also should be noted, Thresh is way ahead of Lulu with that 22 CS and 5 more assists. So it's pretty big for a support, man.
Yeah, that's a huge difference for a support. and right now there's just a 5k gold lead for the blue team.
Yeah, so hopefully blue team can close this out very soon.
Well, I guess the good thing for them is that they don't necessarily have to.
Yeah, they don't have to. They have really good late game as well in the form of Hecarim,
in the form of
Tristana.
all of them.
Yeah, all of them are late game champions.
So the fact that they're ahead early is really good for them.
Whereas the only late game champions on Ryan Lee's team is Twitch.
Yeah, they have Twitch, and Lulu's pretty strong late game as well, but she is a support, so.
Oh, what? Diana just R'ing in just because?
Did he hit him with a Q?
No.
Oh.
So his ult, you know, is on cooldown, but it's a really short cooldown.
I thought maybe he just ulted in just because he hit him with a Q.
Purple team trying to figure out a way back into this game.
They gotta go for some picks.
Yeah, they really gotta pick somebody off. Because blue team hasn't really been grouping. They've just been running all over the place doing whatever they want. But if they can pick somebody off,
Oh man, Udyr
that'll turn the
damage.
tides. Right now their best bet for a pick is for Diana to just get in there and get somebody.
Yeah, if Diana can find someone squishy. Although unfortunately, that's basically just Tristana or Thresh.
Yeah, when we have the dragon up, we make you Fizz, we'll pick it up because Ryan Lee's team is no longer in position.
In particular, Renekton way up top.
They're way up top, give them the dragon. Nobody, please, nobody go face check. Okay, that's good. They just know. Oh no, Lulu. Right when I say that, there goes Lulu. The ult misses.
He overshoots a bit. Lulu
He overshoots able to flash out, but then she walks the long way.
Walks back in.
Oh no, they can't fight in the box. It's not a good idea.
Everybody getting taken low on
Everybody
blue
getting
side.
taken low.
Twitch still full health.
Double kill.
Tristana is getting away. Singe is getting away. 2 for 2 pickup. It's a pretty good pickup for purple team. Twitch is at full, so that means they can push.
Yeah, that could have been a lot worse for purple team. Luckily, Twitch went hero mode there. Some spray and pray.
Spray and pray and just staying out of the way so no one can hit him.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
Now they'll take the tower. Looks like they might go for the push on top as well.
I mean, the big thing that fight was the Hecarim ult looked like it didn't hit anybody.
It looked like Hecarim ult didn't hit anybody or just scared Diana away, and that's it. He completely missed Lulu, and the secondary target, I think, is Udyr. So that was a big miss. That's a pretty big chunk of damage they missed.
But I mean, more importantly, he didn't get anywhere near Twitch.
Yep. So a small victory there for Ryan Lee's team.
Yeah,
But that could be the way back into the game right there.
Yeah, anytime you're behind, if you can even go even in fights, that's always good. Because if you get the same amount of gold as the other team, percentage-wise, it means more to you if you're losing.
And especially right now, where if they pick up Tristana, they'll get a shutdown bonus. But it looks like they're all headed up to top to try and kill Mord. I think they've been spotted out by the ward though, so Mordecai's just gonna leave and they're gonna have to forfeit the tower. They're not in position.
But they could easily push something else though.
They could, but it looks like Hecarim and Thresh are actually making their way up there.
Yeah, it looks like they're gonna try to defend this tower.
Well, to be fair, the waves are cleared, so they do have some time to get up there. It looks like they will try to defend it.
I'm surprised that when they all went up there, they didn't just push mid.
Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't just try to force the inner turrets at bottom and mid.
Yeah, they could have just essentially base raced them, so to speak. I mean, it wouldn't really be a base race, but you know what we mean.
Yeah, they would have just said, we dare you to take that outer turret at top. If you do, we're going to take the inner and maybe the inhibitor turret as well.
Yeah. One of the perks of being ahead in objectives, you can say, okay, we can just race towers and we'll win.
So we're doing the tower dance right here. The siege and the defenders. I can't tell if the blue bottom lane is pushing, but I think the purple lane is actually the one pushing.
Yeah, it looks like maybe the purple one
Yeah, purple lane is pushing, I can tell now. Whereas the blue mid lane is possibly pushing on the purple. So we'll see what happens. They might call this dance off if the mid lane turns out isn't pushing. They're probably deciding what they're gonna do on these fights. There's a hook on a minion.
Man, out of all the people to get, you got the minion.
You got the minion.
Whatever, that'll be bad.
Yeah, that'll be back. Blue mid lane is gonna push.
This is a really dangerous place to fight against. Oh, never mind, they caught Twitch.
Twitch flashed and cleansed.
Oh, they gotta get out of there. Twitch is gonna destroy
Yeah, Twitch is
them.
gonna destroy people. Diana's gonna die, but they sacrifice Mordekaiser. And Tristana, they need to leave. That's gonna be 4 for 1.
Yeah, not where you want to be fighting Twitch.
That's a 4 for 1. That is not good. Yeah, they pretty much let them back into the game right there by getting the gold onto Twitch.
Well, I mean, they're still a lot
down,
of gold
but
behind, but they're just facilitating the comeback.
yeah. But because it happened, Twitch can get his items. They can push and get more gold. That's a bad look right there for Mimikyu Fizz.
Although Hecarim is pushing up mid, they're gonna have to call off that push.
Yeah, they have to defend the inner tower. They can't afford to give up ground.
Yeah, they can't afford to trade the towers, especially not the mid one.
Yeah, but Hecarim is going to leave. He did his job. He pushed the wave to the tower.
He really needs to pick up his damage item now, so he's a little bit more of a threat.
He has a chain vest. Not sure what he's going for. If he gets a giant's belt, that means he's going for Sunfire Cape, which isn't a bad pickup on Hecarim, but right now he really needs the damage. He needs to be threatening.
And he needs to be able to go in there and kill Twitch. Because yeah, as long as Twitch is free to just stand in the back and shoot at them, they're not gonna lose team fights.
Yep, but Diana getting pretty big. No death cap or void staff here, but she has Abyssal and Zonias, so resistances and damage, and she has the stasis now.
Yeah, those are really core on Diana. That's really what you want to go for. Because it, like you said, it gives you the resistances, it gives you the Zonias active. But it's really just really good because she's a shield champion, so she gets health for free. So what she needs are those resistances to be able to take hits a little better. Plus she gets the extra magic resistance reduction from the Abyssal too.
Yep. And she already has sword shoes, so that's a minus 35 magic resist to everyone around her. Well, for her anyway. Hecarim looking to try and do something here, but there's a pink ward in that bush. They see that Singed is there. Fragology will just put up his goop and leave.
Yeah, I noticed that Hecarim is continuing to build tank. So they don't really have a threat on to Twitch in team fights.
Based on the Glacial Shroud, it looks like he's going to be going for the Iceborne Gauntlet. He could be going for Frozen Heart, but the more likely pick is the Iceborne Gauntlet on
He gets a pull on Udyr,
pull on
so they're not
Udyr
gonna
and
go
says
in.
no thank you.
Oh, Diana gets a good pick there.
Yeah, Diana goes in, but Diana really low. She has the Zonias. Mordekaiser getting picked off. Tristana also getting picked off. It's going to be 3 dead, 4 dead. There goes Thresh, and that's going to be a Baron.
Yeah, and the fight's going totally wrong for the blue team there. Because it's just a matter of number of threats. I mean, right now, the threat on the blue team is Tristana and Mordekaiser. So all they really need to do is hard dive Tristana, and because she's squishy, she falls relatively quickly.
Yep.
And after that, if you just kill Mord, you win.
Yep. Whereas on the purple team, there are lots of threats.
Yep.
Renekton has his Brutalizer and his Hex Drinker. He has a moderate amount of damage, but
Plus
more importantly, he's Renekton.
Plus he has Sunfire though, so he has constant damage just for being alive.
And his ult Dominus.
Yeah, Dominus.
So he does a lot of damage just by humping you, basically.
Yeah.
Whereas Udyr is Udyr. He always does damage, especially with that Phoenix stance. He'll just keep putting out the magic damage. Every time he hits you, he'll spit out the flame every 3rd hit. And that adds up for, not building any damage items. And Diana and Twitch, huge threats. Diana just dives in there with the other two, disintegrates whoever you want, or like she did in that fight, initiate, bait them into a fight, then just get out.
Yeah, force them to fight.
And Twitch just needs IE and Static Shiv, and he's already doing tons of damage because of Spray and Pray. Now he's working on what seems to be his last Whisper. Possibly Blade of the Ruined King. We'll see what he builds.
Oh, Blade of the Ruined King doesn't build out a pickaxe anymore.
Oh, that's right.
ever since they changed it to be more build friendly, I guess. With all those cheap items building into it.
That's the last whisper, or as Chad would build, a second Infinity Edge. I don't think we'll be seeing that here though. So down goes the dragon right here. They're gonna go start it up. Blue team honestly should not pick a fight here.
I guess good news, Singe does have Rile Eyes.
As Singe will do what he does. He's just gonna go shove up the lane, but now he's coming in from behind. Thresh going in, forcing the fight. Udyr will pick up the dragon. The fight is just all over the place, and Tristana disintegrates.
Tristana just not able to survive against the Diana Renekton combo.
They're just gonna go down, and nobody's gonna get picked up. And the person who started the fight, Thresh, is the only one getting out. And Diana just might pick him up.
Diana might die here. She needs to be careful.
Nope.
Thresh's cooldown's not able to come up.
So that is 4 for 0. And Singe is here at the base. He's just gonna defend, but they're just giving up more and more ground now. And now for the first time, Brian Lee and the Magnificent Four in the lead.
Yep. Big story here is in the last couple team fights, Tristana has gone 0-3-1.
Yeah, 0-3-1 with a start of 4-1-4.
Yeah. So whereas Twitch really gaining ground in all these team fights.
Yeah, Twitch is now. I'd say Twitch is now clearly ahead.
Yeah.
And Lulu picking up that oracles because they keep picking up all this gold. You want to deny vision, make plays on Baron or baits, like take out all the vision. Everybody just disappears and makes like they're going to Baron.
Yeah, because that's definitely a way to get yourself an advantage. If the opponent can't see you, they can only guess about what you're doing, and they won't always be right.
Yep. So they make that one wrong guess, and that's going to be a kill, 2 kills, or they'll see where you are, and they just rush and backdoor your base or something.
I mean that's how you be out of position. Whether that costs you kills, that costs you objectives. You know that's really how you get ahead in the game. That's why warding is so important in the first place.
Yep. So vision denial, very strong. It's just now you have to pick when you buy your oracles.
Yep.
So we'll see what happens. I do believe purple team, Ryan Lee and the Magnificent Four, are going to go clear out Baron and possibly take Baron. They don't know where the enemy team is, but they do see Thresh's bottom. So they could force a Baron, and it'll be a 4v5 until Thresh gets there, if they decide to contest.
Yeah, and here they go, the Baron's starting up. They got pinks in there, they got oracles, so they know there's no actual vision in there.
But it's a 4-man Baron. Diana is still in mid, keeping them at bay, keeping them busy. And Rem knows he can keep them busy, and his team will be able to do it. And even if he gets caught, he can probably stall long enough where the rest of his team will come.
Yeah, or at the very least, his team will get Baron.
Yep.
Which is worth more than just his life alone.
So it looks like
they're putting a little bit of an offensive here on top of Rem.
Yeah, it looks like they're going for that all-in right here. They just want to try and get something to get the tower.
They got a tower, that's good. They're gonna have to be careful though.
Yeah, it is a Baroned up purple team, all 5 members with Baron.
And Tristana really putting in a lot of damage on the tower, but now she's starting to see the people.
Yeah, we should really just hit the tower. They need to siege the towers. You know they have Baron buff. Hitting them is not going to do anything unless if you're going to all in kill someone. And here comes Renekton initiating the fight. Knows the rest of his team is coming. Mordekaiser disappears. Everybody's lined up, so Twitch is going to kill them all. Oh my. 5 for 0 ace, and that is the game.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
that's not the game, but at least inhibitor.
Yeah, we
inhibitor
and
Fizz, inner towers.
I mean, yeah, we make you Fizz really overstayed there. They had a good push, but when they realized that they got stalled at the base turret, they really just should have left.
Yeah. But you know, I called it a little early, but I still think this is probably going to be the game unless if, you know, Riley's team can just take throw. They've been slowly clawing their way back in. Now they have the, not a big advantage, but enough of an advantage where,
Oh, that's a big advantage.
yeah. They're gonna take both towers, and now they're gonna, yeah, they're gonna kite around the Nexus and take it down. So that is so. Bracket reset.
Yep, bracket reset.